Miracle on 34th Street and Bad Santa are the same movie, and I'm gonna prove it. Hey, I'm Mike. I studied film, I work in TV, and I love movies. Yeah, you heard me right. 1947's Miracle on 34th Street and 2003's Bad Santa have a lot more in common than you may think. Since its release, Miracle on 34th Street has been heralded as the gold standard in Christmas movies. In it, we find Kris Kringle, the big man, Santa himself, brought in to be the in-store Santa at Macy's department store in Herald Square. There, he meets young Susan Walker, played by Natalie Wood. She not only doesn't believe he is Santa Claus, she doesn't believe in Santa, period. Kris has to convince Susan, her mother Doris, and the rest of New York that he is indeed the real Santa Claus. In Bad Santa, Willie, played by Billy Bob Thornton, is an alcoholic and a thief. His con is to play a mall Santa and then rob the store that hires him and his pint-sized accomplice. There he meets Thurman Merman, a young, impressionable child who believes he is Santa Claus, and he has to convince Thurman that he's not. Kris has to make Susan believe he is Santa, and Willie has to make Thurman believe he's not. But the comparisons don't stop there. They're both mall Santas. They both speak out against the rampant consumerism of the holiday.
The way they commercialize Christmas.
Do you really need all that shit? For Christ's sakes, it's Christmas.
And they both retaliate against the people who are bullying their friends.
Passing yourself off as a psychologist. You ought to be horsewhipped.
In Miracle on 34th Street, Kris takes aim at Macy's resident psychologist, who's been filling his friend Alfred's head with all kinds of psychobabble. He whacks him in the head with a cane.
Ow!
In Bad Santa, Willie beats the shit out of the kids who are picking on Thurman outside the mall. In Miracle on 34th Street, Kris moves in with Susan and Doris.
If you'd like to move in with me, I'd be only too happy to have you.
Well, that's awfully nice of you.
Well, he moves in with Fred, the love interest and neighbor. It was the 40s after all. In Bad Santa, Willie moves in with Thurman and his grandmother.
I thought you didn't like sandwiches.
Both Kris and Willie live by their own set of rules, albeit a different set of standards, but they're unwilling to change for anybody else. I contend that Bad Santa is a postmodern remake of Miracle on 34th Street. There, I said it. Taking a step outside the world of the film for a moment, both films were condemned by conservative groups. If you can believe it, Miracle on 34th Street was condemned by the Catholic League of America for portraying Doris as a divorced woman, raising Susan as a single mom.
Well, whether you agree or not, I must ask you to respect my wishes.
In 2003, the conservative newspaper The Washington Times railed on Bad Santa because of...
You piss yourself.
No, not that. No, not that either.
Fuck me, Santa, fuck me, Santa.
No, not that.
What are you doing?
No. They said that Miramax had sold Santa down a moral sewer for some cheap laughs and a few bucks. And because Miramax was a subsidiary of Disney, they frowned on the House of Mouse for portraying such a wholesome figure as Santa in such a compromising position. They went on to call Bad Santa the evil twin of Miracle on 34th Street. I kind of like that. It got me thinking, though. What if Bad Santa was the backstory of the drunk Santa that Kris Kringle finds at the beginning of Miracle on 34th Street?
You've been drinking.
Well, it's cold. A man's got to do something to keep warm.
Follow me here. We know that Willie and his elf friend Marcus have pulled this scam in multiple cities.
7 cities in 7 years.
What if they were attempting to pull this scam at Macy's in New York City, but got busted by the real Santa, and then they went on to Phoenix, where Bad Santa takes place? I'm just saying that if Marvel can tell stories from the multiverse, so can everyone else. I just want to say that Bad Santa gets a really bad rap. It's a raucously funny movie with a real heart of gold, if you can look past all that sex and alcohol and violence.
4 kids beat me up one time and I went crying home to my daddy. You know what he did?
He made it all better?
No, he kicked my ass.
And if you haven't seen Miracle on 34th Street yet this season, please go out and watch it. It gets better every single year.
Would you please tell her that you're not really Santa Claus?
Well, I'm sorry to disagree with you, Mrs. Walker, but not only is there such a person, but here I am to prove it.
As always, thanks for watching. Film is about community, so please leave your thoughts below. I love reading the comments. I'm Mike, and I love Christmas. I mean film. Well, you know what I mean.